Hi, myself, Professor Advocate Ganesh Hingmire. I am from India. We represent organization called GMGC, and also we have a media accreditation for GMGC Info World. Uh, for us, the important issues are public stock holding that need to be have a permanent solution. The peace clause, which was introduced 2013, was temporary, but it was unnecessarily extended there. And now all the farmers throughout the globe need to be benefited from the permanent solution to the public stock holding. African countries have a lot of public stock holding tests. This is what we expect from the Cameroon. Further, no more moratorium for the digital trade should be granted. Last 30 years, it has been unnecessarily, what we can say, extended, and the ultimate benefit for extension of the moratorium period to the e-commerce or when to the big nations like the United States and all. However, not real benefit. Rather, on another side, there is a big loss to the so-called revenue to the various countries because no one is charging about the any duty on the digital trade, and of course the fisheries issues. Then the another one is a MFN, the plurilateral agreement proposal submitted by the United States. Actually, multilateral trade system is already in place. WTO is already in place. If you introduce the new concept plurilateral trade system, then that will definitely affect the WTO's main objectives and should not happen. And where 166 countries are in under single one umbrella need to be there, where they are committed to protect their interest. But if some countries like they have a personal interest and they are introducing the plurilateral trade system, which is not at all good for even Africa and least developed countries or even the developing countries. So that is also need to be considered. The another aspect what we have found is MFN. They wanted to remove the most favored nation treatment and directly with the other system. They say particularly each and that most favored nation treatment is Article 1 of the GATT, which is the real predecessor to the WTO. If we forget that, then ultimately that's an what you can say, the cutting the main roots of the entire WTO system, and that should not be happen. Each and every country is a most favored nation, but some countries like the United States and other developed countries, they want to have the policy. What they say most is the most to them. It's not like the what WTO or what the WTO member committed at the beginning in the say that each and every country, those who are becoming the member of the WTO are most favored nation. So that is also important for us to introduce such kind of proposals might be there in the Cameroon, and they should not be considered. There has to be what you can say a policy, there has to be a declaration, there has to be a draft in the interest of least developed countries from the Africa, developing countries like South India, South Africa, those who have opposed the many unrelated introductions or proposals. And ultimately, the Cancun Ministerial Conference should conclude as a base for the future multilateral trade. And what Director General say, WTO is not broken. We will have to take the WTO to the again top level, and the Cameroon Ministerial Conference should be a starting point for that. Thank you.
So now let's talk about how you find Cameroon. What do you think about Cameroon? What have you eaten in Cameroon?
Sorry?
What have you eaten so far? Have you tasted Cameroonian delicacies?
Cameroon is a nice place we found. Nice weather we found. 7 hills, and then location is really wonderful. People are hardworking. People are cooperative. Those are the plus side. About eating food, I am a vegetarian, and fortunately we found my friend found the another colleague found some vegetarian foods, but we are managing very well. Then the services, shuttle services are found very prompt, and whenever you stop them, they will stop and then support you to the right destination. That way, we found it's very. People are very happy. People are really very happy.
Thank you very much.